If the world warms by 6 degrees, from a distance, the oceans may appear bright blue, but they are marine wastelands. Deserts march across continents like conquering armies. Natural disasters become common events. Some of the world's great cities are flooded and abandoned. This could be our world plus 6 degrees.
Warmings of 6 degrees over longer time periods have been associated with some of the most devastating mass extinctions which have ever taken place. So it's certainly fair to assume that if temperatures soar by 6 degrees within less than a century, that we're going to face nothing less than a global wipeout.
6 degrees of warming has been called the doomsday scenario. Our lives would never be the same again. But it's not all doom and gloom yet. Most experts believe we can awaken from the nightmare. Right now, the average temperature has only risen 0.8 degrees Celsius. But we don't have much time. 2 degrees hotter puts us on the brink of runaway global warming, when it could dramatically disrupt how we live our lives.
The scientific reality seems to be that we have to, if at all possible, peak global emissions within the next 10 years, or by 2015. And this, of course, is an extremely tight timetable. We're talking about turning around the energy supply for most of humanity within the space of a decade.
So quickly that most species won't have a chance to adapt and survive. The world's appetite for energy remains voracious. Our carbon footprint is staggering. As global warming escalates, it also accelerates. At some point, climate change could take on a life of its own, and global warming would become a runaway train. The only question is, now that we know about it, what are we going to do? Even the worst-case scenarios of 6 degrees won't mean the end of all life on Earth. But the planet after extreme global warming would be radically different from the life we know today. How bad could it get? At that point, the best minds on Earth agree on 2 things. They just don't know, and they hope we'll never find out.